Hey everybody, we are live and we are getting live scene up and running right now. Good. Five. Alright, now I won't be able to see how goes the rebrand. Everything seems to be in place. Pilot episode, obviously.
Looks good on mobile.
Nice. I am now using the Elgato to take some load off of my PC. We'll see if this gives it a little bit of an edge.
You would think it would.
Well, Tiffany was the one who pointed me to the idea and helped me find the information that I needed so that way I could get it up and running. So that way I could just use it on one PC.
Well, there you go.
Alright, now, I have some wonderful stuff to show you. Specifically a build that I started playing with last night by accident, and then it turned into a real thing. Now, from experimenting, my right hand did not turn on. Word of electricity, I hear? Yes, it is. There we go. So the tridents are great. They work great for it. Don't get me wrong, but we can go even memeier. So the whole point of this build is to use these weapons to reach an advantage point that we should not have, period. And these are weapons that already give us a ridiculous amount of advantage. So we're going to be using 2 Zasumada. You bastard. Alright. And from that, how can we make it even more meme? Well, we're going to go ahead and grab the pan just so people can hear that, because it's always fun. And just because I think it's always a good idea, we'll put one there. Last time I tested that didn't work. So we're going to be going to the ruins, and we're going to be doing a game of survival. Now we're going to the ruins specifically because this build does not work in the arena, nor does it work in the Citadel. Or no, it does work in the Citadel. It does not work in the market, which are the other 2 areas that you can do survival. Which is where this build is most fun, and it's most viable. I haven't tried doing this build through Greenland yet, which is the dungeon run for Blade and Sorcery. We're going to be doing that after this. Then after we can do this and we have some fun with this, we're going to go ahead and move on to doing some farming in the other games that mostly Elden Ring, so that way we can start building our builds for other workshops. Workshops so far include Elden Ring, Blade and Sorcery, Back for Blood. There's other ones. I just can't think of them on the top of my head. So we're going to grab a steak for the meme. First person gets staked. And after that, I will show you how the build works. Alright. So the first wave is usually pretty easy. It's only 1 person at a time. So that gives me plenty of time to set up and show you guys how it works. So we're going to go into quick.
Chaotic says Cyberpunk, I believe you added earlier.
Ah, Cyberpunk as well. So he just got staked. Alright, so we have the Kusaragis. We're going to hold them at their longest hilt. So all the way at the bottom. Yeah, back off. Back off. Back! No, can't look. This is the build. We can go... What if we could go even memeier? So, if we wanted to go Elden Ring, we could go, jump attacks. But, that's cool. Jump attacks are awesome. But I promised you to become my own Dark Souls boss. And Dark Souls bosses are without, you know, their phases. What if I told you that in the middle of you fighting this bastard, he decided to just do this? I can't believe this works. I stumbled upon this on accident. Yeah, you be afraid. Come here. Come here. And you can do some crazily stupid stuff with this thing. So, basically the whole point is that the tip of your weapon, you hit the ground with it, you don't take fall damage. And if you bounce correctly, you can move. You can still kill yourself if you accidentally pierce an object. I have pierced a barrel and then ricocheted myself against the floor at terminal velocity and then skyrocketed into the skybox. It was amazing.
Chaotic says, all hail the Yoshimitsu.
Yes, all hail the Yoshimitsu! You can also use this to get even higher up. Hello, I was wondering where you were. Now, obviously, I use these for the... That's another thing. You can lose these weapons super easy if you are not careful. Now, obviously, I'm using these for the beams. I figured out how to do this with the tridents first. From the tridents, I ended up moving on to using sticks. Other staves, you can pretty much do this with any long weapon. You could probably do this with a side-hander. I haven't tried with a sword yet. But it basically just has to be at least your weight. So it can also hold you pretty much anywhere you want it to, too. So, you know, you can go all the way down. No fall damage. Hey.
Danger Law Dog.
No.
Said if there was a pencil, John Wicket.
If there was a pencil, John Wick. You know what, the tridents, technically I am Baba Yaga's house. Come here. Oh. This is awkward. So why would you do that? That was a mistake. Grab my stick. Grab my other stick. Oh, I didn't jump high enough. Oop! Flat ground. Okay. Not what I intended to do. Oh, it's because I slid my arm. Put those back for now. See what else I can do this with. Go with the sharpened stick. Literally sharpened stick. I didn't realize it was actually going to be called that. Probably be better if I did that. Yeah. Oh. That goes through the ground. Hey, sharpened stick does not work. Guess it has to have at least some weight to the blade.
But Jeff is gonna be disappointed.
Well, that just means we have to use a bigger stick.
That's true. Oh, I wonder, you have to two-hand the log, huh?
Can he even get it? Ow! Arrows are definitely a weakness of this build. Prioritize archers. It is less of a weakness when you have the trident, due to the fact that while these give you the most height advantage, for sure, and the most length to allow you to movement, the trident gives you a lot more utility. Or it may be that I just have a lot more practice with you, with the trident, and that's why I feel it has more utility. But yeah, this build is pretty much fucking physics broken.
Danger Law Dog. Said a whip would be cool.
Oh, whip in this game would be amazing. You know, ah! Set me on fire. But I did want to try one thing that I waited all day for you guys. So let's go ahead and see if it works. Okay. That was not it. I just wanted to do that. ADHD and all that. Alright, so just a can. Ah! It's a little farther. Gotcha. Okay, that works, but it is not effective. Woo! Caught that one. Up, please. Thank you. Woo! Hi. Oh, hello. Oh, hand's still on. That would be why that was happening. All right.
Danger law dog.
Here.
Said fire bad.
Fire bad, yes. Go spawner. Alright, short sword works. Onto that. Long distance. Up. Ooh! That's what I was talking about with that gravity. If you take advantage of it too hard, you will slingshot yourself and kill yourself, like I just did. I had pierced the ground. What happened was that wall there that I can't actually a little ledge of the wall. I pierced it instead of tapping the top of it like I should have, which that can happen. And right, so we're gonna return home. I'm gonna grab the trident, so I'm gonna show you the difference with you. Or at least difference with control. Not that these aren't amazing. I have to admit the glory of these things. If only my only issue is that I really wish that the blades actually worked as intended. Like this edge is supposed to be sharp enough to actually just go through. Like it just everything goes through when you do when it's the actual functioning blade. But because of how thin they have these, like you can see that, like this is the point. Like this is where the physics starts to move away from my hand. It means that everything here has leeway against other creatures or things that I hit, which means that it's not going to pierce very well. Unless I go in like that, because that's where I'm going to get the physics. Because as you see, I can get that push here, but I can't get that push if I go this way. Completely ignores it. I think they did that to try and make it to where the point was where it was sharpest, but unfortunately it made it to where... Or as I would like it to work. But that is perfectly fine. Bronze Trident is definitely got the aim bit for the coloration and that kind of stuff. You get a lot less distance. Like, I'm pretty close to the ground. It also stuck in. It also, the Bronze Trident also has a tendency to stuck in instead of out of things. So instead of using the bronze one, we're going to go ahead and use the Retarius. Which I've come to absolutely love and respect. Alright, and from here, go back to... Don't forget. I can go sandbox or can go... Okay, do another survival round with the Tridents and see how much better I fare. When I was testing this last night, I got myself all the way to round 8, which is a round that I had never gotten to. You mean, definitely. Alright. First guy gets Freddie Mercury. No, this is not an actual grip. And no, I will not use a reverse grip. Okay, double check my grounding, make sure I'm not going to hit anything. So perfect. Everything great. Hello, soldier. We're going to hit you with a standard. Woo! Next one. Let's get the high ground. Hi. You want to come over here? Oh. Okay, that didn't work. Forget. Nope. Nope. That's a bad gash in your arm, lady. Ooh. Painful. Hey, that's mine. Get out. He blocked my attack. Oh, sorry, buddy. I stuck into you instead of the floor. That happens sometimes. Ha! Not the way that I intended. There is a hair
Danger, Law
that
Dog.
is tickling the shit out of my
Said
nose.
take their arm off and beat them
Again?
with it.
Yes.
LOL.
Watch my back. Peter plants them, I swear. I hear you. Hear me? Yep.
Law Dog says, take their arm off and beat them with it. And Chaotic says, I don't know if he can dismember limbs to use as weapons.
I can dismember limbs, and I can't pick them up. Does this please you? Am I successful now, Father?
Danger Law Dog says, Rick James it.
Oh, okay. Block out the arm. Bit. I have to get.
Oh my god.
Rick James! Whack! Oh, it's the last one too. Perfect. Feel free to
Law
clip it.
Dog says, OMG.
Okay. Oh.
Law Dog, now you're just being a pain in my butt.
Oop. I can do it with the stick. Let the games begin.
Neat.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, forward. Haha. That's 2 for flinching. Stab you. Whoop. Boink. Ah, I missed. Did miss that time. Why can't I do anything fun? Goddamn archers are the fun police. Everybody's like, yeah, it's the guy with the big shield. Yeah. No, you know what? The guy with the big shield is having fun too. You know who's not having fun? The guy with the fucking arrows that the guy with the shield has to fucking fight against. Oh. Woo woo. Gotta be a little bit more careful with my shortcuts with the shorter ones.
Law Dog says yeet them off of ledge.
Yep. There goes my... God damn it, I can't get that hole.
Law Dog says wee.
Wait. Wait. Hey, I'm coming for you. Why'd you come to me? You're a mage. Get off. Block it. Oh, you know where this is going. Ah. Okay. First, we're gonna knock you down. 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 Ran out. Alright, well, now I have to do it with style. Ouch, you little bastard!
You just did a bad thing.
What?
I got a $1,000 phone.
Congratulations!
Ouch. I have enough to get cat litter and do some very minor grocery shopping and put something on my credit card. But most of my paycheck today went to phones.
Jeez.
Yeah, I paid $126.36 out the door. And then it's going to add $41 a month to my bill for the next 2 years.
That's what mine did too. I just put it on my phone bill and payments.
I got the S22 Plus.
I think that's the one that Vaughn got. Vaughn, which phone did you get?
The Samsung Galaxy A22 Plus.
No, is that, Tiffany?
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear me.
That's rude.
Law Dog says needs more cowbell.
Right? Definitely more cowbell. But it's gonna be my stays in my purse phone, and this piece of shit is gonna end up being my work phone.
Nope. Block.
Yeah, that works.
I'm sorry, I missed that. My phone's talking at me. What?
Said it would work.
Right. Because it'll still work connected to the Wi-Fi. It just won't do anything on data, which is more than okay. Also, did you give a confused Unga Bunga, Zen?
So what?
Did you, when I told you what phone I got,
No.
there was an Unga Bunga in there.
No, I had asked what phone Tiffany had gotten.
Oh, did they get a new phone too?
Yeah, I was wondering which one it was. Because
Oh!
they've gotten the same one.
Oh,
Be
that's
back
funny.
momentarily.
No, you gotta stay. What?
I'll be back.
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
I guess I'll allow it.
Ultra unlocked from Samsung. Sky Blue.
Did you hear him?
So, no, which one did he get?
I got the S20 Ultra unlocked
Oh.
from Samsung.
I got the one just under that.
Oh, the Plus?
Yeah.
It's still a good phone. They're still a good phone.
Oh yeah. No, I just thought it was funny because I have the same phone as Zen and I almost have the same phone as you.
Right. He doesn't have the S20.
No, we both had the A12.
Oh.
Yeah, I just upgraded. I spent, I only had a $480 paycheck today, Vaughn, and most of that has gone to phone shit because I paid off the piece of shit 12, and then I paid the late phone bill, and then I just spent $126 down on this on this new one.
Damn.
Yeah,
Called it a
so
piece of
I've...
shit.
Huh?
You just called it a piece of shit?
Yeah, well, I was going to, because I'm used to calling this one a piece of shit. But part of why it was a little expensive was because of the OtterBox that I financed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
For
I
like $60.
refuse to leave the phone store without a case. And I always get an OtterBox.
I mean, I don't blame you. I have literally been having like mini panic attacks with my phone because I don't have a phone case right now because I'm really picky about the phone case that I want. I just want a lens cover. A camera lens cover.
Right.
I spent the extra money more or less for the camera and the stack, the whole phone, but like the camera setup is. So I want to be able to protect it. Yeah, I know.
No, that's fair. And out of my $480 paycheck, I have $123 left.
Yay!
I don't get paid till the end of the month.
God.
Yeah, it's great. And most of that one's gonna go to rent. It's fine. Next month, everything will smooth out. It'll be good. Huh?
My hammer was too heavy. Ah! I can't jump!
I'm glad everything
Oh.
worked out okay after.
Well then, stop encumbering yourself. Like, just do the things, then.
Stop encumbering yourself. Stop encumbering yourself. Oh my god, a fucking D&D monster that somehow by adding shit to your inventory, however, right, to the point where you can't even move.
Oh, I'm busted.
Right in front.
Bye, guys!
Yeah, just go.
I haven't been.
Most of my paycheck is gone.
I feel that.
I paid off my piece of shit and I got a nice one. Yeah. Well, have fun.
Have fun, bye-bye!
Hey!
Bye.
Hello! How are you? Because I'm not that
I'm
blind,
back.
also I have glasses.
am.
And I wear
Welcome
them.
back.
I wear my
Dog
glasses.
says, I have a A32 5G.
Yeah, I would
And
suggest
Chaotic
doing so.
says-
Everything will feel better once you have glasses.
Chaotic says, I am happy with my Galaxy S8
I
from
will.
5 years ago.
Huh? I'm on lunch,
They
yeah.
just stopped support on the F8. It's no longer.
Yeah, I just spent most of my paycheck.
If I'm not mistaken, I
And
think
payday's
that
tomorrow.
I could be. I loved my Google Pixel. It's a great phone.
And now I get to find something to wolf down.
Still have it.
I have one of the last LG models they made before they stopped.
Wow.
I had the LG.
I've got the Velvet.
Hi, Tom. Could I get some cheese bites, please? I don't know, just like a small. Small. Yeah. Thank you.
Doubling Disney. And it's right.
Well, I was gonna.
Bam.
Did you overcome your
Yes.
quote unquote did?
No, I do not actually.
Sure you do, Zen.
I would like a second monitor.
Oh,
Second monitor's in the work, but
my friends
I
are bickering.
I had found a way to continue working without a second.
For sure. So is it capturing? Is that's kind of how I assume.
The Elgato is filtering and exporting the data to... That way, the only thing my computer is running is the game is not trying to render it. That way, everybody's getting the frames that I'm getting without any stutter that they see is the same stutter that I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, what, Tom?
I would if I.
Oh, it's going great. I love it. I'm less stressed out.
Yeah,
I mean, financially, I might be a little more stressed, but we're getting there. But it doesn't help that I spent most of my paycheck already on a phone. Yeah, I hope so too, because it was not cheap.
Yeah, just that it's better. Yep,
Right?
Danger Law Dog.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Said, can you enchant weapons?
I can.
Confused the Onga Bonga. Why is that my thing today?
Probably because that
Damn
made
it.
it just right. If I had an electric.
Because
fire.
what?
Gravity.
Ka-chow.
Bye. Yeah, I'd hold on too. Hold this. No, I just still have. Woo! And everybody.
Huh?
Are you on lunch?
Yeah, I'm just on lunch. Gonna try to scarf down some of my cheese bites. So what are you playing, Zen?
I am playing Blade and Sorcery.
Ooh.
I am showing off a very specific.
Cheese bites.
Lunchtime or quick time?
No, it's lunchtime.
You
And I
like
spent
it?
most of it getting a new phone.
Oh, yay, new phone is on.
I will check it out later.
I will also be doing putting the entire raw thing on YouTube, as well as any highlights will also be updated. I'll
Nice.
also be editing this one, making sure.
Nice. Yeah, no, I just that you're in my pocket at the moment, so.
That's fair. So you mean my Twitch chat is in your pocket?
Yes. So I'm not looking at the.
Law Dog says
Yeah.
katana.
Katana? Oh, I'm
Katana.
sorry, Law Dog. I grabbed the hammer instead. Next
Oh,
katana,
gotcha.
I see.
You know, one of the things I'm thinking of doing is starting a game over from scratch and having, like, Twitch decide what I do, like, whether I can connect it to Twitch chat or not, but just, like, you know,
What
like,
game is it?
you know, have people throw out what I should do,
What game?
like, in how I should build my character and stuff.
What game?
Just see
Yeah.
Galaxy S22 Plus, because they didn't have the S22.
Hey, look at me! I'm dancing on a stream! But hey, look at me! No one can hear me! Yay!
I can hear you.
Oh, I know, but I'm straight up getting ignored.
What? Who? Me?
You!
What did you say?
I asked you what game you were wanting to stream.
Oh, I don't know. My first thought was Diablo.
I know a program that you log into and connects to your Twitch and whatever game that
But
you're
you're not
playing,
up yet, so.
and allows your channel to make choices for you.
Danger Law
You're
Dog.
allowed to play her a little bit.
Said, taking Jesus to a 9 Inch Nails
Yeah.
concert later.
No, I'm
And
very.
him.
Ooh,
That fireball for
Well, you-
own spell. Hi.
well, you should tell me more about that program later.
I'm not gonna admit.
Will. Oh yeah, it has games like Pokemon on it, Mario, Pikmin.
Finish this fight.
Always protect your toes. You need a moment? Okay. Hey, look! I'm playing Dark Souls. I've only. Oh, wait. I can simulate me roll. Dodge roll. Hola! ¿Cómo estás? Missed, buddy. Blame your DM. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what AC or what difficulty or challenge rate or CR my encounter would be, but okay. Basically does, let's see, average character has what? 20, 38? We're talking like between levels 5 and 10. Okay. Something wrong?
Not wrong. Oh, it's oh.
Every hour, the first ad kicks in at 15, and then they kick in every hour after that. So I get 3 ads.
Okay.
Or 3 ad blocks.
I would. That way you. Right as I. Oh yeah, and then do that. I'm right now.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, like.
I will have to look.
I feel.
Awesome. I will have to take a look at that after this.
Maddie D Games says, "Sup."
Maddie! What is up, Deus? Deus, I have a build for you today that you're going to enjoy, but first I have to kill this guy with a katana for Law Dog. Kick him down the stairs. Goblin. Alright, so 2 tridents. Alright, you ready? Okay.
Maddie says, "Just here for some good old-fashioned carnage."
Alright, well, I'm going to show you a trick straight up inspired by my friend Maddie, who is a licensed, registered, and professional dragoon. If I can convince them. Hey, are you guys going to all hang around the stairs, or are you guys going to come down here? Fine, I guess I gotta come to you. Dragoon jump! Oh shit. Whoop. Oh, thank goodness, Dragoon is a magic class. Is that guy got a rolling pin? Dude, this guy's more meal lord than I am. Excuse me, can I have that? No? Ah! What just happened? Okay, everything is hit with electricity. No, I wanted that. I want it. Give me. You. hey, I don't want any trouble either. I just want a rolling pin. You can't electrify wood. You can electrify yourself. Hello. Break your kneecaps with a rolling pin. Just like my mom did to me.
God. Lucifer says, changed your name.
I did. I decided to go through name branding due to the fact that anytime I try to name a channel after myself in particular, everybody tends to come up with nicknames for me anyway, or nicknames for the bits of that and that kind of stuff. So in order to just kind of give my channel more of a community vibe, I decided to call it Cannibal Planet. Being is that the joke is that I'm a cannibal and that all of my things that I do are based off of cannibalistic memes, or jokes and thereof, and my Neanderthal heritage supports this claim. Ow! This is going in your eyeball, sir! That's what I thought. No.
Maddie says, I'm waiting for my headset to charge right now. Then I'll be in on the carnage. But to be honest, I need to find the mod for the mode you're in because I want a challenge.
Oh, are you going to play Blade and Sorcery? I didn't think it was multiplayer. Is there a way for me to play this with other people? Because, for the love of God, please. Or are you talking about Elden Ring? Oh, in the nose. How did that feel? Nope, I don't want to fall. Ah! My health ain't looking too good. Oh, that hurt.
Maddie says, no, there isn't, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Maddie says, I want to be ripping them limb from limb right now, but my headset is dead.
Hey, you'll definitely love this, Matt. Check us out. Dragoon's ultimate form! Never stops using jump! Dragoon's ultimate form? Able to jump. Yeah, that's what Yoshimitsu is. He's actually just a Dragoon.
Yeah, alright. From here, though, all I see, like, you know what I mean?
It just
Yeah,
looks like
that's
I'm doing.
literally, that looks like what you're doing. Ultimate form.
Maddie says, and when I get a good PC, I'll try to stream it, but I honestly don't know jack crap about how to do any of that.
Well, I know quite a few YouTube videos that help with that kind of stuff. So I think it's good for you. Dash you with my shield? Yeah, she's gonna have pink eye. She's gonna need therapy. Your shield, come to me. Thank you. Have you block that? Thank you. Sorry, we've got very little health and a whole lot of no shit.
Didn't you bring potions?
No, it takes them from you since a recent patch.
Aw, dang.
Oh, I saw the whites of her eyes when I did that. She made the Agal face when that trident went into her mouth. I kind of want a clip of that if it wasn't just so wrong. No, you know what?
Maddie
Somebody click
says-
that.
Maddie says, next pause, use this, and redeemed points for hydrate.
Alright, I will get water as soon as I'm in my next pause. Will see what it is that he wants me to use. I will turn the camera on to prove that I am hydrating. Right? Right.
Yes.
By the way, Gara, have you taken a look and seen all of the new things that you can redeem? 5,000 points?
I have 10.7 thousand.
Oh, well, no.
But no,
Go take a look.
I am looking right now.
I added quite a bit, I honestly. My favorite. Oh shit! Oh, I thought that was gonna kill me. That big ass Zanbato? Okay, we're definitely. Oh, yes, it is the Zanbato. Alright, I'm gonna do a meme and I'm gonna meet, like, I'm calling it now. I'm going to say something memey, and then I'm immediately gonna get hit in the back of the head.
Maddie says, gotta have that water for the sweating you do in this game, lol. It's definitely a workout.
Yes, yes it is. I love it. Alright, here we go. Bankai. Hoot! Wait.
Dog says, I need to work out with a sad face.
Do this! You won't even know you're doing it. And it is. Let's go! I don't need no Shigo. Come here!
Maddie says, also how I got the points to redeem hydrate is because I like your sense of humor and your willingness to interact with the audience.
Oh,
Don't
thanks,
see that
man.
enough with other various streamers. I agree, Maddie. I tell them that all the time.
I thank you. I honestly don't know how to respond to that. Not really good with praise. Are you guys ready for the ultimate meme? This is
Yes.
for you. Allow me to introduce you to my first ever build on this game. I call it Morning Wood. Yes, it is juvenile. I agree. However, it is extremely effective. Note this archer who has no chance. Oh shit. Okay. We have gained recontrol.
Works best in big spaces.
Yes. Ah! I was trying to do something near me and I got hit in the face! No, he hit me in the dick! Good aim! Hot damn! More like hot balls. Fuck, like that one guy from Cyberpunk. Don't buy cheap mods, bros.
Maddie says, smack them with your massive girth.
Hey guys, healthy shaft. Alright, give me a moment to get the camera rolling so that way you guys can see that I hydrate.
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's been unplugged. Hold on. I have to replug it in.
Why did the mods have to censor an innocent joke?
Oh, what happened?
The chat.
Oh, did somebody try to say massive dong?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Chaotic says Automod got the dong thing.
Oh, okay. I did completely miss the...
I didn't see it on mine.
Pop up on mine either. That's great.
Well, Chaotic, it should show up on mobile too. That's what I'm not getting. And it didn't show up on his at all.
This. Hey, there it works. Alright, I'll get rid of that. Right, there we go. Glass of water. I almost fell over.
There was like, oh.
Oh, no, I have not yet. Oh, thank you very much. Well, you did have one, and for the sake of the joke, you got your member completely roasted, and again, wood does have a tendency to burn, so maybe your next one out of something less flammable. Okay. Oh. Flip. There we go. Whew. My arms! Ah!
Bye, Law Dog.
Hi, buddy. All right. So we're gonna take the double trident into a Greenland dungeon. Is what we're gonna do, and then after that, we're gonna have a small break. That way, I can unsweatify, and then we will be playing some Elden Ring. There we go. Oh, no one could hear that. My back and neck just act like
Good thing.
felt amazing. All right.
Watched this video today that was like a chiropractor's office. And it was just a whole bunch of videos of him getting like big loud cracks out of people's backs and stuff, and I could not help but think, I wish I was there.
I wish that was me. Yeah. Yeah. It's just me and you, buddy. That's a nice axe you got there. And a nice little sword you got there. Looks more like a dagger to me. Whoa, careful with that. You might hurt somebody. Oh, ow, you stabbed me. Very nice. See, helmets are great. Exposing your ribs? Not so great.
Maddie says, yeah, if that part does have a burning sensation, you might want to contact your local doctor. I'm gonna let that joke die now. Bro, when I wake up and stretch, I sound like a Rice Krispie treat. Same.
When I wake up, I sound like a corpse. That was my version of Dum-ch with 2 tridents.
Says, I sort of miss the times my neck popped like 8 times each side. Been a long time since my neck's been able to do that.
Yeah? Why would I let you go get a weapon? This isn't for funsies. It's for realsies.
Maddie says, pray tell, what does a corpse sound like in the morning, lol?
Fuck no! See, there's the regret. Why the fuck did I come back? He didn't want to come back. Do. That's why I can't believe in zombies too much, because why would anybody want to come back?
No kidding.
Did you guys know that I was a Kung Fu master? Woo! Okay. I may have bragged a little, more like Kung Fu initiate. Okay? But can you blame me? I'm trying to hype myself up here. This is how ninjas really get around. Get around with claws? Hell no. Get around by using tridents. Please. Fuck! If only I read. Going backwards. Sounds like I'm going. I went backwards. God damn it! Look at that. It's going in someone's skull. What the?
What?
I can't. Like, okay, you see how I can tilt this?
Yeah.
Can't tilt that. My wrist. My wrist is tilting. It's trying to do the behavior, but that is bugged out.
Well then.
I'm taking that, and it's not my skull, so I guess I'm taking this book and I'm hitting somebody with it. Come on, I know I recharged the mana in this thing. There we go. Alright. Go to the back of the torch. Oh, I see what. There's a person.
I'll kill you.
Try this again. Ah, I'll leave that in you. You need it more than I do. Fine.
Maddie says, just came back to seeing you impale her spine. Great way to come back from an ad break.
Right?
It's not the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Not on this channel.
Nope.
Hello. Oh man, when you look at me like that, it just fucking hungry.
Oh my god.
What are you looking at? Now back to you. Now you're using a shield that I like, and unfortunately for you, I kind of want to use it for the rest of this dungeon. So I'm going to use this pan upside your backside until you relinquish it. And unfortunately for you, there isn't much that you can do about it since I have the ability to slow time. And in true JoJo fashion... Oh, you're slow. Oh. Whoa! That! What? What? Holy shit!
What just happened?
I don't know! Where did he hit me? I'm looking for visible cuts and I'm not actually seeing them on my player model, but I know what he hit me with. He hit me with this twice and it killed me. Because I saw my screen turn red twice, and then when it turned red the second time, it immediately ghosted. So I know how that mechanic works.
Maddie says, I will find the link. There is a cannibalism mod
What?
that is there for this game. It restores health and allows you to eat severed limbs. I mean, I saw it on YT.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to look into that after this. There will be a cannibal video for sure. Alright, let's... again. I want that shield. Thing hit me twice! Go back to my first. This is true.
Maddie says, there is one. I saw it showcased by a YouTube named Downloadable Content.
Downloadable content. I will have to take a look. Thank you very much for that information. That's awesome.
You're gonna be so excited.
Oh, yeah. Gonna have to run a meat cleaver just so I can cut people's arms off and then heat the frying pan, put it on the frying pan, and then eat it.
Oh my god.
I'm at least cultured.
Maddie says, I found it hilarious.
I too find cannibalism hilarious and nutritious. Look, I'm just saying, if we want to solve the meat shortage... I mean, can vegetarians really be upset if we're eating each other? Humble question.
Somebody will answer that right after if they figure out if it's still called a beef if vegetarians don't like each other.
Damn, that was nice. Used his shoulder as a support. Should have said a one-liner like, "Can I hang around?"
Oh my god.
Hey, do you mind if I just chill here? Alright, so I want to go into the castle. Let's go, Bob. Bob, that's not in the castle. Come on, Bob. You'll have to forgive him, folks. He's shy. He didn't understand he was supposed to give me a tour today. He thought he was actually here to kill me. It's okay. We'll just give him a break. We're just gonna find him a small bench where he can lie down just the deep. Bob down. Yeah, Bob.
Maddie says, you know what? I'll find the link for the mod right now and send it to you. I want to see you eat them after you rip off their limbs.
I will have to try and figure out. God, I am stabbing that into everything. Hey, can I have this back, please? Thank you. Yeah, now you don't want any trouble. I'm sitting there, struggling with my trident in the wall, and what do? You attack me the entire time. But as soon as you drop your sword, oh please, oh be honorable, sir, please don't kill me! And you're just gonna stand there? You're worse than he is. You gonna do anything? What are you looking at?
Maddie says, hey, can you give me permission to send a link? I found it, the actual mod link.
Yes, if one of the mods could, do that since my hands are full.
Ooh. Not entirely sure I can.
I think you have to wait until he requests. I think he'll try to send a link and then it'll ask whether or not it's allowed. I'm not sure how it works. You could guide us. We're kind of new. If you could guide us through this process just a little bit, we will reciprocate.
It deleted it. Yeah, I see that, Maddie. Can you try to send it to him directly? In, what do they call it? A whisper?
Hold on. Let me just take the helmet off.
Oh, Chaotic says whisper it to him.
My keyboard.
I think they're figuring it out. Okay, yeah. They sent it to Chaotic.
Okay, cool. Excellent, thank you. Let me rush this dungeon. Not like leaving it uncompleted. We'll sit together while I get that mod in. Exit my mod. If not, I'll have a bit of learning to do.
I may have to leave here shortly. I'm not feeling the best.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all good. But I will let you know before I do.
Okay, 'cause that will mean that I'll have to stop doing the VR stuff because I won't,
Yeah.
unless
Yeah.
Chaotic gets in the Discord.
Maddie says it doesn't seem to be that big of a mod.
Awesome. Didn't take very long. Why don't I just go ahead and quit edit this? Go ahead and get this. I'd like to get this done before you have to go anywhere, so I want to use the time if I can.
Yeah. Hey, there's Chaotic, and he's muted.
Yep.
When am I not?
I don't know. Cool. Can you be the chat reader if I have to dip out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Authy token.
You're about halfway through. You want to just run an ad or a break time?
Sure, we'll do that. I just won't go anywhere.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to lay down and not have a migraine.
As well.
Okay. Oh, come on, mouse. Stop that. Okay, I'll message you in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.
Chaotic, where is that conflict?
I don't know. Still trying to see it.
Yeah. I haven't seen the whisper yet. Okay. While I wait for that whisper, I'm gonna see if I can just find it.
I got it. I had to actually search in Whispers for his name.
Oh. Weird.
And now, question of the day. Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Yes, it is next. Alright, I'm installing it now.
Maddie said that he wished he could just talk, but he understands it would get chaotic if it just anyone could.
Yeah. You are welcome to join the Discord, depending on your age.
As long as you're 13 years or older, in order to actually even have a Discord, and as long as you don't mind basically seeing everything 17 plus.
It is an
In
18
some
plus
cases,
server, so
99
just
plus.
channel. Oh.
We really ought to set up auto roll.
I need to know how. I think you were capable. I think you can.
Let me fiddle.
Okay, I believe I have deployed it, gotten everything up and running. Let's try running an instance of the game and see what happens. Welcome to the Discord.
Discord.
One of those things where this guy's actually like a ghost in the. Cannibal. Useful to do any limb chop. A little bit more.
What is your Discord username, Maddie? Because I ain't seeing ya.
He must have joined the Children of Mana Discord.
I'm currently in mod view, so I don't know what what things you put on.
Yes, yes, he did. H. There we go. I run a Legend of Mana Discord as well for the Legend of Mana community. So that way they can connect and that kind of stuff. It's not an official one. All of the guys who do the guides and whatnot, they're there. So if you have any questions about how the game works, they are the guys to ask. We've got the cutting instrument, rip off their arms. We've got the cooking instrument. Now we need our actual weapon. I think I'm gonna. Acid. That's better.
Go to the server.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Dungeon run.
Hello, Maddie.
Just found the right one.
There you are. Nice to meet you. And
Sup?
not much. I'm about to cut somebody's lip. You?
Not much. Just chilling, man. Let me get my wireless earbuds to my phone. Okay, I connected my wireless earbuds to my phone instead of my iPad.
Awesome.
Yep.
Hey, over here. Over here. No.
Okay, stream broke a little bit on me. Have to reload it.
Hey there. Back to Cannibal Camp.
Yes, devour their flesh. Now, I don't know if they have to be alive or if they have to be dead for the mod to work.
No. Try dead first. Him in place.
But I know it has to be a severed limb. I did see him eat someone's head, however. So you gotta sever a limb.
Working on it. They're a little thicker than they look.
And then just hold it up to your mouth. At least that's how I saw the mod on, like, the video.
Oh, it does work! Keep
Oh,
him
that
around.
arm just won't chop. I guess this guy's just built different.
Yeah, this guy too. Find another one.
Gara Steady Bear. Said gross sounds.
What, the
Yo.
sound?
If you hold it up long enough, I believe it eats it fully.
Nice.
Like the head will completely disappear.
I'll have to get a new one at that point.
Gar steady
Okay,
bear.
in theory, I
Said
have
Bri
it so
LOL.
me 6 will actually give the snack roll.
Nice.
Join. And added it to anybody who did not already previously have a roll.
There's like just some sort of lag because I just said something here, and now it's just appearing on the stream.
Yes, there is a delay.
There is a delay. There's not a whole lot I can do. It's not actually. It's my internet.
Or to wherever the server is that is hosting this.
Yeah, I just haven't been able to. Now I need a new one. Alright, should I get a leg, an arm, or a head? What do you
Legs.
Leg? Got it.
I think
Quick, before this one
specifically
goes.
the left ring finger.
You come off! Anything, come on.
You could rip them apart with 2 gravity
There we go.
spells. For easy limbs.
Sounds much fun.
Oh, I can't. It's like, can I put it on my tool belt? Oh, I just dropped the.
So enjoying the cannibalism mod.
Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna keep me out of jail just a little bit longer.
Gotta do whatever you have to do to keep yourself sane, man.
Yep.
And seriously, that's just like some insult to injury. That or ripping off their arm and then beating them to death with it.
I think they die
That'd be
when
funnier
you
if you could carry the whole person and swing them around like a flail.
Just be like Hulk with Loki, just like Hulk smash.
When you're so angry at a mother, so you beat him with another mother.
Dude, that should like be a mod where on the weapons under like say exotics or misc or whatever you have, it actually allows you to pick up an NPC in Ragdoll and allow you to smash other people with it.
I mean, if I use Scanlan's.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'll show you. The mod that I installed.
Also, I know some other good mods are like mods like Sectory. They allow you to like break their necks and stuff like that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
There are a
literally, you
few
can go
neck
and snap
snapping
their
mods.
necks. Yeah, I know about Mystic Hands, but it
Like,
just does
gravity.
not work well.
I've
Well,
had
it doesn't.
this.
I saw Mystic Hands, like one guy use it, and it just did not work well. I don't know if he like did something wrong with the files or anything, but it would not pick anything up. It just basically be an illusion. It did nothing.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, my hands grab. Hands smash.
Maybe it
And
was
throw.
missing a file or an incomplete file.
Potentially. With the hacks that they've done with Nexus, that potentially could help out not have that problem anymore. Part of one of the hacks that they have for Blade and Sword called Fun Mods to.
Yeah, I also found like this one mod that allows me basically I play on Nomad to slow down time but still move my arms fast. So I figured if I tried climbing and I grab something and I barely push myself up and let go, then I stop slowing down time, I get sent to the moon.
I found a mod that allows you to.
It's basically the world because basically I found two mods. One mod slows down time to the practically where it stopped, and the second mod actually put in the window sound effect to slowing down time.
Yeah, there's a mod that does that I got that actually. It did like the sound effect, and it didn't yell it, so that way I could.
I also found a mod that's supposedly supposed to be like a black hole. Like, you cast a spell and every single prop item like flies in the map towards you. Too bad if you're not immortal, that'll pretty much kill you if you use it.
Yeah, that would kill you instantly. Found a way to defend yourself with like 2 hop balls.
Yeah. But I do like one thing that it does, however. If you combine it with the spell like called Starlight or Star Power or something like that, and you bring your hands in front of an enemy, it'll rip them to pieces. Though it is really draining on your mana.
You spend way too bloody long confirming the kill.
No, that wasn't confirming the kill.
Okay. Also, just in order to say what I wrote in the chat, I feel as though magic makes this slightly less challenging, like the Moonveil or Rivers of Blood.
Sometimes it's just fun to just grab their head, go to a wall, and you know the rest.
Use it as a speed bag.
Bye!
And curb stomp them a little bit, you know.
I think I'm eating! You seen Fallout? Upswing. I don't know if it was that my graphics broke or there was just physics for half of a second, but I swear to God, this bitch had jiggle physics for half a moment.
I am questioning something that just happened in Elden Ring.
What just happened?
New character, I know of a tunnel that has 2 sites of grace related to it. I went to the backside, I couldn't go any further because of a door. I look at my map again and I have the other side of grace unlocked.
Nani?
Yeah, it's also the tunnel with the
I have actually not played or even seen any gameplay of Elden Ring.
Oh, I'll be playing that in a
Because
bit.
when I play it,
PvP's
I am eventually going to play it. I want to be completely fresh to me. I hear it's a lot like pretty much like Dark Souls.
Yes,
it is a Dark Souls game.
Oh, so that explains why it is like it. Like I've seen gameplay trailers, you know, like for advertisements. That's about it.
Yeah, but the tunnel that I'm talking about specifically is the jail tunnel, which is, or Gale tunnel, which is where the Moonveil and the Naginata are. So I severely question
no idea what those are.
The Moon Veil is a magic
Don't tell him,
katana.
he said he wants to go in fresh!
Not gonna say what it does, I'm just gonna say
No.
what it is. Alright.
I'll leave it up to him. I won't control.
I know from what people have said, you fight this one giant dragon.
There's more than one.
Ooh, so you go dragon slaying.
Oh yeah, you can go full on straight up hunt.
Have fun
Rule
with few of
34
them.
intensifies.
Nice move! Where'd it land you? You learned that in ballet? Because I learned that in combat class.
You know, combat is just one giant dance. Well, it's a dance to blood and entrails, but it is a dance.
Most effective moves in dance and in fighting are always the fastest and shortest.
Yeah. Or really choppy and hard.
Oh yeah. Oh, I severed that limb real easy. Holy ow! I'm gonna need to eat that.
You must have just hit it perfectly on the joint.
I did.
Sometimes it's not just about eating for the health, it's just about eating just for the fact that you can.
That's gonna get clipped. No, it is. That's like, God
Yep, that was a mistake.
damn. Yeah, that was a mistake.
No, it was me saying it for trying to charge an R2 against a miner.
Charged a miner?
No.
Oh no! I just saw the clip pop up. Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
I should probably
Tried to
get
keep
blood.
it wholesome, I
Okay.
swear.
I'm already telling you what I'm gonna do. If we clip that, I am going to match it up with you, the Pornhub intro.
Oh no.
That would be the best clip ever.
Oh, please do.
I need the clip first. Like, I didn't clip it.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna run. Oh,
Ow!
I'm going to die down here.
You know, sometimes I just have watched the stream just to see what you're talking about because I don't see what's happening in real time.
Unfortunate.
It's okay though.
Ah, crap.
Is there need to be anything going on?
Sweet.
I caught her fireball!
Bruh.
Oh my god, I'm a legend!
You caught a fireball.
Bro, you just literally held up the Uno reverse card on his ass.
That mage is probably just not gonna talk about it for days. Now this is the spell that breaks the game of the...
I am currently waiting to see the spell that breaks the game mostly for you. Which one is that?
Honor.
What'd you say? I didn't catch that.
Bonner.
Spawner. The spawner spell I got worked for like maybe 5 minutes
This
and
spell
then
works.
completely broke and stopped.
This spell works, but any weapons that spawn, it tends to keep in the
Yes,
game.
glitches. She does money glitches, or she does like...
Just one sec. I'll be back.
Okay. You safe? Damn. Ah!
Okay, I'm back.
Correct.
I was just talking to my brother. Yep, that one.
I did not need a horse.
What, 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she glitchy in GTA.
Cool.
Which is not the time project.
Yeah, I am talking to the person that's doing the live stream right now, dude.
Hello.
Like, you'll hear my voice come over the stream.
Already gone. Hey, I got it back.
That is so cool.
Oh, for me.
Which is
Yeah, I am talking to the person that's doing the live stream now, dude. By the way, if you're wondering who I'm talking to my little brother Jordan.
Yeah, you had said that you.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was muted or not when I said that.
Oh, you.
Well, that's my little brother Jordan.
It is nice to meet them as well.
Yes. He was just telling me about he was playing with someone on GTA 5 online.
Oh, cool.
The person apparently did money glitches and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't. This is the only thing I like doing on GTA 5 is just taking a car and running over as many pedestrians as physically possible.
See, the thing is that I used to really enjoy playing Grand Theft Auto. And then I played Cyberpunk 2077, which is Grand Theft Auto, but I can double. And I can have giant blades out of my wrist.
I've actually never even seen gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077 because for some reason YouTube wouldn't allow it to be recorded by some of my favorite YouTubers that did games.
What?
It was just so stupid. It's because of the fact that you could customize your sexual
Genitalia.
parts, and it was just so stupid.
Well, you know.
Like they wouldn't even accept censoring.
Well, they've got one where you can turn off genitalia completely. That way you just don't have it.
Well, I mean, you have it, they just don't show it. They just show boxer briefs or full-on panties.
Yeah, basically the PG-13 version.
The anime shows more version.
Yeah, the Sword Art Online treatment, we'll call it that.
Yeah.
Not like High School DxD.
Okay, that knows what it is. I mean,
Yeah,
the main character
yeah,
gets powered up by perversion.
Yes, that's
Wait a
why I
minute.
freaking love that.
I thought we
My
were talking.
friend
Wait, we're
showed
talking about
me that.
DxD? Aren't we talking? Were you sure we're not talking about Death Note Quasar? Because he also gets powered up by perverted means.
Yes. But the power
Ah, crap.
of the perversion can
Okay,
power you.
Here's the thing: Sigma no Quasar. Do you know what I'm talking about at all?
I actually don't know, but if it is something good, I am willing to
Okay,
watch
so
it.
check us out. I'm just gonna tell you the premise, okay? All right, there are these super-powered beings sent from God and Devil to fight, right? They have super-powered weapons and abilities. They fuel these powers with the breast milk of nuns.
Oh my god. Like,
Yep, straight up, like mid-fight, you know, if someone's getting some titty milk.
For that I decree Sensibine.
at that point, who needs a sense of being man?
The person I just put things. Oh! Ooh!
Master Roshi intensifies.
I like this.
Ooh, yeah, that thing actually does look pretty freaking powerful. And hey, now you don't have to worry about dying as often, because if you start dying, all you need to do is just eat someone alive.
Yep.
you're turning on the health potions.
They are there. Just saying, I can solve world hunger in like a snap of my fingers real quick.
And hey, technically they are going to kill you, so
Yeah,
you're
they're coming to me.
justified
I'm
in
just
killing them.
The murder is not. I'm not murdering them for any means but to defend myself. I'm just also not letting the resources go to waste.
Like, why let perfectly fine meat? Because look at them; they don't look unhealthy.
Well, I actually found out something interesting about Fallout. So most of the raiders in Fallout are indeed cannibals. Strange meat that you find at their camps actually denotes that. By the way, this is an improvised warfare. You get up to it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get to that scene.
But so all of the strange meat that you find at raider camps, it's human.
The only Fallout I remember playing is Vegas.
That's a good one.
Iguana bits was
And
also
I remember
technically
these
human meat.
creatures
Yes,
that...
iguana bits.
Okay,
was
I can't
actually...
quite remember them, but they're these big, hulking, strong creatures that could turn invisible. That's the only thing I really remember of it. Because it's been like years.
Yeah, the enemies you're referring to are Nightkin.
Oh, the Nightkin?
Yeah, Nightkins.
I'm sorry though, I will say Fallout New Vegas I kind of liked and didn't like it how fast the super mutants were, because it was accurate and terrifying.
Honestly, my accuracy was so bad last time I played it.
ADS
It was so aggravating.
Can't aim? ADS.
Or VATS.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's.
Bad aim? Aim down the sight! That doesn't really help the issue if you fundamentally have problems.
But yeah, VATS is auto aim, so it circumvents.
Oh, imagine a Fallout game like Fallout New Vegas, but in VR. That or terrifying, depending upon what you come across.
Ugh.
Like, I would not want to come across, like, freaking Deathclaw. Or whatever those creatures were called. I just remembered that when I first time encountered one, I decided to fight it.
Oh yeah.
Do I play like any Star Wars mods?
I have played with the Star Wars mods, yes. I will
Because
need to reinstall
honestly,
them. They are a lot
I
of
just want to find a mod, because the only thing I liked from this one mod, the Outer Rim mod, was basically just the thermal detonator, because I just liked watching them explode into body parts.
I like the Outer Rim mod. There's so much good stuff in that.
Yeah, that and the jetpack was so nice from watching on videos. Oh, you're low on health from on my side of the screen.
Oh, yeah, I am. I can fix that.
You're letting some good food go to waste.
No. Save it for later.
Leftovers, eh?
Yeah. Tastes better after it and like pizza.
Well, it's also pizza does taste good the next day after, but it also tastes so good right as it's done.
I don't know why, but
Oh, great.
Okay, I just got a location on my phone for recommendation of a song. And it's a song I've already listened to like a million times.
well, at least it knows what you like.
Well, it's a song that basically, you know, like Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
It's literally about the third game. It's called The Children's Requiem. It's about their souls pretty much being trapped.
Yeah, my kids like it. They listen to a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh. This one's like Tricky Wee, I think, is her name.
They really like
Hmm.
living. I like them too.
That one just hits you in the feels when you listen to that one. The one I'm talking about.
Probably.
Children's
Pretty
Requiem.
sad.
It's literally about them basically being stuck. But it does have a good ending.
A needle? Oh no, this is. Get in there.
Also, one thing I don't like in this game is that when you cut off a limb, they just instantly die.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Like, I think Sectory actually fixes that. To where if you cut off a limb, they will just not die instantly.
Yeah, they bleed out.
Yeah, they definitely can bleed out in that mod, I remember. It just gives the game a feeling of realisticness.
Hold on, I need to
If that's even a word. So, do you think that the cannibalism mod is gonna like be a permanent mod for you now, or?
Yes. Yeah,
Because
I'm
think of
not
it.
taking this.
Your name is
Cannibal
Cannibal. Cannibal Planet. And
Yeah,
what
you can
can
call
you
me
do
Google.
now in Blade and Sorcery? You can be a freaking cannibal.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Yes. Everything I needed today. Proves that the rebranding was a good idea.
And you found the right person who knows mods.
Yep.
Like, I told myself, if I get a PC that allows me to actually do PC VR pretty well, I am gonna get that mod.
Yes.
Because it just seems worth it.
Oh, yeah. Free potions.
Oh! Oh, there's a mod I remember that basically allows you to do the flash ability and pretty much rip out enemy's heart, and I think you can also eat that.
Oh, that would be dope.
You just grab an enemy's heart and eat it. Bro, you basically could have like an Aztec run. Literally eating your enemy's hearts.
I don't know what's going on. Ah!
Your audio keeps cutting out.
I'm not talking very loud because I get quiet when I'm.
Ah. Oh, Rosie.
Ooh, get that arm.
You in for just a sec. My cat is right next to my head, looking out the window. And she does not like being quiet. Honestly, if any of these enemies had any senses, they'd probably be screaming and running.
Probably at the time that I started mass murdering them, I decided that it was all in. I honestly appreciate the tenacity.
Like, honestly, if you just watched a guy pretty much jump over your enemy, cut off his head, and then eat it, you'd probably think, it's not that wise of a decision to fight this guy. I might just end up on this stupid blade.
Well, it wouldn't be the cutting his head off. eating it. It would be watching him eat it and the bullet holes closing. That I'd be like, oh, fuck this!
Oh, oh yeah, that would be
Yeah,
hilarious.
like the cannibalism, I can deal
It's
with
like-
that. Okay, he's trying to go for the scare factor. I get it. It's good. It's intimidating. I like it.
But the
However,
cuts
like,
on his arms and the
yeah,
ball
like
holes
he's like covered in
disappearing.
fucking wounds and shit, and just starts regenerating. I'd be like, oh, I'm out of this vampire Wendigo dusty shit.
Yeah, there's no way to win against that.
I can't do like cannibalism. I can beat regenerating cannibalism. Oh no, we're at god tier. I don't have any superpowers.
It's a good thing you amended it to just wounds, because I'd be sitting there questioning who got a gun in this town.
Yeah.
You can
Carry
get,
this
firearms
fucking
in this game.
casual.
Well, I mean, you can mod them in, but it kind of
Yeah.
goes against the whole medieval fantasy.
Ah, yes, the Holy Hank.
I'm gonna charge you with it. Hey, some of these spears need work.
Honestly, the vanilla spear for me never really just
No, the
pierced
vanilla
as
spear
well as I
does
thought
not
it would.
work.
Like, I want to actually go through them. Not just stop at the tip. If I wanted to just stop at the tip, I'd just stab him with a knife.
If I wanted to stop at the tip, I'd go back to my ex-girlfriend.
Oh!
Oh, we're getting you with the Kingslayer. Woo! Try again. That worked. Ow! Give your head. Got something off of you! I see an arm. Missed it. Aha! Cannibalism healing!
Like, if only you could, like, take their limbs and just put on your belt, just like for a rainy day, like, I'm taking this, a human Happy Meal.
Saving this for later. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna die. Ah! Take this. What?
Like, honestly, I suggest, if you can, like, have the gravity spell. That way, if you do see a fallen limb, you can just drag it to you quickly.
Okay. Try this. That worked! See, the lances work amazing.
I'm waiting for that scene to pop up right now. Currently on the ad roll.
I forget that's the thing.
It... Okay, you can keep that.
Okay, I'm just seeing it. Oh yeah, wow. Lances actually do work pretty well.
I just cut that lady's head off and bit it in midair.
It's a flyby.
It's like literally you like see a guy, you have your head out the window trying to tell this guy he has his chicken nuggets like on top of his car before he goes. And then the chicken nuggets fly and you just say like, oh fuck it. Basically that situation, because I actually saw a video of that. Where a guy's yelling at our guy that he has his chicken nuggets on top of his car. They sat there, and when it went by, his chicken nuggets flew out at this guy, and he actually caught one in his mouth.
That is amazing.
It was amazing, so it's basically like that. Oh, my sister didn't turn on the bearded dragon's nightlight.
Oh no, poor guy.
No, he doesn't get too cold. It's just the fact that there's one light that's like regular heat light, and another light that's for nighttime. It's a little bit less heated. Just got switched real quick. Okay, switch.
That
my beard dragon is just the most chill guy ever. Until he sees his reflection, and he's like, "Oh, you want to go, mate?"
Got a old python named Dr.
My family does not like snakes.
You included?
Okay, I'm gonna be gone a little bit. I actually have to take my dog out.
Okay.
I'll be back soon. Muted.
Alright, so now we just gotta find a detonator. Alright, I was thirsty. Woo! Man, that was a good. A lot of armor. That's all right. Dogs are barking. Same weapon in both hands. Come on.
Neat.
Lance, it's okay. You don't need to go outside. No, you don't need to go outside. There's.
Welcome back. You are muted, by the way, Maddie.
I know I was muted. But I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes. Use the dark side. I love creeping my friends out with that voice.
I have been playing monster voice. I was really young.
Just imagine you see me there. I go into that voice, start speaking Latin, floating my eyes roll behind my head, and lights start flickering.
I love creepy.
Bro, I gotta show you a photo then of I got a mask, was a costume that I put together for Halloween last year. It was fucking perfect. Though the only thing I'm missing is like fake blood to put on the front. Make it look like I ate someone.
That looks good.
But yeah. This voice is easy for me. It's just basically rattling your vocal cords.
Yeah. I pass a lot when it comes to that opening line from the Doom. The new Doom. Have to
Now,
put it up 'cause
what is your best like character impression of like anything? Would you say?
my best character. Perfectly.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
I've got a few that I'm. I guess the first one to start off would be Mickey Mouse. Usually say most things in his voice. I don't want that.
Hey there, little kiddos! It's me, Mickey Mouse!
Mostly because it was really easy to do Adam Sandler with a lip.
Hey there, little kitty! I got some popsicles in my deep dark cellar. Now, there's one thing weird about me.
To Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
I've actually never watched Inspector Gadget.
My 30s. A show that I grew up with.
Yeah, I'm 20.
The only reason you didn't watch it is because it's not on TV anymore, and you did
Yeah.
probably see like a couple of
Like, I
memes
know
on it, but never
about
thought
it.
about looking it up.
Now, the thing is that
See the movie with Matthew
One
Broderick,
thing
though? There's
I
a
am
live-action
good
movie
at-
with Matthew Broderick.
yeah, besides, character voices, I'm good at accents. Like, I'm doing my normal accent right now, like, from where I'm from. But I can go down southern instantly, because I actually have family who lives down in Texas.
I also can do southern accents. I can do a couple of different dialects. I can do this
I
one,
can do
which is
southern
usually
accents
from
all
a higher
depends on
Kansas.
where you're from.
It's actually a higher southern accent. Usually comes from people in Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, that kind of stuff. They talk a lot faster because
You
they
put
say
on
a
your
lot
way,
on the
southern drawl, you sound like you found here from areas around like Louisiana.
We're gonna do that. You just gotta slow it on down.
Slow it on down, build on heavy drawl, depending upon where you're at.
I can also do some of the Islanders that are of the White Nation.
Oh, the luck of the Irish.
I can
Oh, the
also
luck of the
switch.
Irish.
Well,
Now, can you
it's
speak
just
in
a
a
little
proper
bit like-
British? Can you speak in a British accent at all?
British is
I
not
can do a
too
little
hard,
British
actually. This is actually considered a Kingsley.
Russian accents.
That's
little
the
bit of
Daniel speech.
Uh,
That's more Ukrainian.
я не говорю по-русски. Я не говорю по-русски means?
Off the top of my head.
Yeah, я не говорю по-русски means I do not speak any Russian. Or I don't speak Russian in Russian.
I know that's the Danya. Blit.
Yet.
That's the,
Dostavanya.
that's the Danya?
And Dostavanya.
Danya?
And Privyet means hello. Things I've learned, I go on VR chat, so things I've learned.
I got a story for you. So, my first expedition to VR chat, I'm very shy, honestly. I get a few of my medications in me and I open up a little bit. But for the most part, I tend to keep it myself. And I'm using streaming as a way of getting over that. I've been streaming for close to about 2 years now, and it's opened me up quite a bit. I was a lot shyer when I first started.
Do you know, though, how aggravating it is sometimes? Like, you're, you're on even an unpopular streamer, or a streamer that doesn't have a lot of followers, and you're there, and just no one will fucking talk to you. You're there, you're trying to interact, and there's just no one. It's as if you're dead.
I don't understand personally, because, like...
Me neither. Which is why I
It's a social
actually like
platform.
giving, follows at least to people who actually will respond. Because, you know, those are the people that deserve it.
Well, I appreciate this.
Yeah, and a follow is free, so I don't see why you can't just do it naturally.
Well, some
It's not like
people don't
you
like
have a follow limit. Limit who you like.
to limit. You can only have so many friends.
If you have any more, you'll have to pay for it.
They're finding you. Just want to find the button.
I'm right to the side that's left. It says, please have a passport or pass away. Because of the way the poll was. I have to find the picture and show it to you sometime.
Trying to get it.
Well, maybe you... Yeah, maybe you're on VR for a little bit too much.
Yeah,
You should take a break. Honestly, my headset was like dead because I was testing a mod that, honestly, my headset could not power enough for. It just it just drained the battery and lagged the game out so hard. Because the spell was supposed to merge two spells together. And it did work, but it took a long time, and honestly, it needs a lot of polishing.
At least they're onto something.
They're onto something, but it completely lags the game. There's too many particles. It's way too big. They need to tone it down a lot. And then maybe they're getting somewhere. But the one thing I don't like is that with the one mod that I was using, Starlight, I think is what it's called, when you hit the enemy with it, it's like a fireball effect, but it's pink, like pure pink. When it hits your enemy, it instantly kills them no matter what.
Let's see if I can break the game. This is the how spawner breaks the game.
Yes. I'm currently not watching right now, because I do have family around, and I am trying to be in a place where I can talk louder, but not wake up my family.
Here we go.
I do know, however, one thing that sucks about Nomad is that you can't bring any modded weapon into Greenland. Or whatever that place is called, you know, where you can do the dungeon.
Yeah.
Because it will break it instantly. I mean, like, the app will completely crash and your headset won't be able to reconnect to the internet for a while.
Oh, Jesus.
Type hard crash.
Okay, so this is how spawner breaks. Rapidly spawn weapons and attack.
I'm currently not watching. I actually am away from my iPad right now, which I was watching on.
So
basically, he becomes a walking weapon.
Yeah, they basically just start sticking to me.
So it's basically just like, dude, you could just run at your enemies coated with weapons and pretty much be like, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Yeah, basically grafts them. There's one time that I accidentally grafted to a hammer, and it was the best weapon I had ever used. Right now I have...
Bro, that would be an awesome spell, actually. Like a welding spell that welds two things together, no matter what it is.
Oh, that would be...
Basically, an infinitely long sword.
Give you a whole lot of...
Well, technically, it would be better. Do you play with a weightless mod, by the way, for, like, weapons?
I played with
Good, because, honestly, I hate having to use two hands for, like, say, some of the two-handed weapons, because it just makes it hard.
Yeah, I've got it to where it's just a little bit more assisted, so that way the gravity is not as heavy. Because some of the weapons, the heads are just way too heavy, even with the two-hand.
Come on. Ugh. I'm in my bathroom right now where I have my laundry. And I just found out that my machine decided to quit halfway through my drying process, so...
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ugh.
I'm going to take a short break, wipe my face. I will be right back. Go ahead and enjoy the track Fear by Voidwalker until I get back. Find you annoying. You're completely fine. Back. Oh, okay. Nope, no, it is picking me up. There it goes. I got a better idea. Don't worry, I'll have a live screen shortly. Get. Okay.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30.
You with me, Maddie? Oh, hold on. I gotta fix the audio. That's why I can't hear you guys. Ah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You connect to the net, right? Well,
I'll fix it.
what if I were in your shoes? Corporations say the
Hello.
net is safe and secure.
Hi.
So we're playing
Perfect.
Cyberpunk.
Past mistakes.
Yeah, you had said that you hadn't seen any gameplay of it.
Every time.
Not at all.
I figure I'd pop into something real quick and play a mission.
Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Cars there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard.
By the way, if you see me
Oh,
randomly,
man, the
it's
frames.
because I'm talking family.
Might be able to fix that.
Oh yeah, the frames are like so bad. Like I'm saying, you're like maybe getting like 20 FPS.
I'd say it was almost closer to 15.
Well, on my side, I guess it was just going a little bit better.
Maybe.
It's okay. I'm gonna drop quality a little bit. That should fix it.
That probably would be the best thing to do.
Yep. I'm running a
like,
benchmark so that way I can get
It's
used to
not
the new
only
graphic.
the fact that there's like only like 15 FPS. It's also that there's some frames that are like, look on my end, like sheared.
This looks better.
Oh yeah. It's like my favorite movie ever.
Yeah, it still looks laggy on my end.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like really wearing on your like internet or something like that.
Possibly.
It just got really for me at one spot. I think it's just the environment loading in.
Ah, shit. I just fell to my death. It's like right as I go over the edge and see all the ledges around, it's like, well, this is a death.
There we go.
See you on the way down.
Average frames 25. Well, shit.
Yeah,
Still
go
too
to
much.
sleep. By the way, my bear dragon's name is Draco. I was just talking to one of my family members.
So let us try again.
How you like saying it down a couple more?
Oh yeah, I lowered quite a few bit of the thing. I disabled a couple of the over-analyzing.
Yeah, also is that like having, did you like turn down the render distance?
Yeah, I did.
Because I know that also caused frames to drop when I was on, I tried one time on my phone streaming, like Minecraft, and apparently the chunk distance is way too far and it wouldn't,
One more.
load the low.
Video, yeah.
My family member does not know how, like, talking over Discord works.
Have they used Skype before?
No.
Hmm.
They basically only use like Facebook Messenger and stuff like that.
My stream is experiencing issues. At least the CPU is like, it is purring like a kitten. Usually my CPU is cracking out.
Bro, if I was to try any of these games you have, like on my previous laptop I probably could close my laptop and grill steak.
Okay. Heard that. Ooh, yeah, there's still.
I mean, like, I had a laptop that could barely run games like even like Diablo 3.
Well, the good news is that I can actually usually run this game when I'm not using Streamlabs.
Yeah. I know Streamlabs pretty much ate up all my data that I had on my phone when I tried streaming once.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Crack
I
this.
had unlimited data, but it's just the thing of when you use past so much data, it drops your data down to how much you can use, and it basically wasn't enough data to hold any stream together at all.
Good.
Yeah, and that's how I found out the hard way. Streaming on a phone just plain out sucks.
Oh god. That is. What is that angle? What is that picture? Oh, it's because the webcam got disconnected.
See anything on my screen.
My program is starting to tank.
Ooh.
I just see you staring concernedly at your webcam.
That's not. That's so long ago. I'm sitting.
Like, I see you right now on my screen, just staring. Just standing up and staring at
Yeah,
something. Okay, now it just caught on my side to actual live feed.
Yep.
You know what? In the meantime, have some water.
Sure.
Just some hydrate.
Oh, okay. I'll actually go get water.
Because, you know, you gotta have that liquid, man.
Cheers.
Honestly, I don't think I drink enough water either. Like, on a
The
daily
whole world
basis.
doesn't.
Like, I should honestly drink more water. Probably would help me with my headaches.
I can see that.
Depends on where your headache is. If it's like the back
Well,
of your skull, you probably aren't drinking enough.
Well, I also get eye strain headaches and tension headaches pretty often.
I
Then
get
again, I'm pretty much a walking, rolling ball of stress.
chronic migraines, but I also have that in my family.
I used to have chronic migraines, and then they just all of a sudden disappeared. When my migraines used to get so bad, it caused my vision to go pitch black. I could not see anything.
Yeah, I have that same problem. Like, it starts with one eye, and then I just lose vision.
No, it's just like
Googlevision.exe shutting down.
when you
Yep.
rub your eyes and you just start seeing like the galaxy and stuff like that. Well, that encompassed my entire vision, and then everything went black. Can't
Yes.
see anything.
Ocular tension migraine, I get them. Those
Yeah.
are exactly
And
the ones I get. I know
most of the
exactly what those are
time,
like.
my
They
migraines
suck.
were happening on the left side of my head, not the right side.
They usually, for me, because I'm left-handed, I don't, for whatever reason, they start right here on my vision, and then they spread over the right of my eye, and then into my dominant eye.
Honestly, I hate the migraines and the headaches you get that cause the pain behind the eye that's throbbing and stabbing. I hate that.
Nasal migraines or like sinus migraines, those suck. Pressure right here, and my length of the roots, so I can feel those against my sinuses with pressure.
Honestly, I always have some sort of pressure in my sinuses because right now, with all the snow melting and raining and stuff like that, allergens like mold, which I am allergic to, is going nuts. So I have been nothing but nasal tension.
Sorry to hear that. Trying to figure out how to change the name of my like what I'm doing using my chat. I know that there's a ban for it. What it is.
I really don't know much about streaming at all, so
I know about 20. Giving myself credit.
hey, you know more than me. I didn't even know how to set up Streamlabs, for Christ's sakes.
Stream Scheme on YouTube is an amazing reason. I wholeheartedly recommend that guy and his content.
You did not hear me just doting over my little dog.
What?
I didn't mute myself for just a second. I have my little dog next to me. She's a miniature Shih Tzu.
Do you want to see my dogs?
Sure. I have my miniature Shih Tzu next to me. She's a sweetheart. She loves being pet.
I think I might head out for the evening.
See you later, Chaotic.
Fun on the stream.
Yep.
I'll be seeing you.
Stream's in the wind
Also,
down at the
I
moment.
may need a item being moved to a different character later.
Definitely up.
Yeah, it's across Naginata. Because spears, unlike many other weapons, only have a 3-attack combo.
Oh, your dog's such a cutie pie.
Yep, this is Lancelot. Lancelot is a Labrador Rottweiler pit bull.
Ah, cool. I have 2 dogs. I have a miniature Shih Tzu, and I have well, technically it's my uncle's dog, but she is around here more than she is with my uncle at this point. German Shepherd Boxer Mix. Her name's Rosie.
I got one other guy.
And let me tell you,
he's hiding.
There are only 2 things dangerous about her: her tongue and her farts. I also got 2 cats. One's a fat little asshole, and
Cedar's
one
really
is
shy,
nice.
so we'll see if he wants. Come on, Cedar. Want to come over?
My dogs are not shy whatsoever.
Hey. Let's go later. Lance is not. Cedar is. Come here, she. Come on. Need you better pay your bill. Hey.
So, what breed is Cedar?
This is Cedar.
Currently waiting for him to pop up on stream. Cedar looks like an old boy.
Cedar's actually
Almost.
a puppy. That's the funny
So you probably need to bring him on walks and
Chaotic
stuff like out the parks
Paladin.
and stuff to get him socialized.
Said see above redemption when done.
Doing it slow.
Yeah, he does look like a shy boy.
He is a husky wolf dog, bit of border collie.
Yeah, but he does look like a sweetheart.
Oh, he is. He's just a big cuddle. And a shedder. It's like a monster.
Well, the thing is that my dog Rosie sheds, but she has short fur from her boxer side. And my dog, Jules, she's a Shih Tzu, so she doesn't shed because she has hair.
Is a streamer who lives here, B for Tiffany, cat. Plum. Is also technically, well, I guess you can't call her a cannibal, but she does like to eat people. Gets upset.
Yeah, cannibalism, honestly. If it happens, it happens. If you need to survive, you have to.
If I get eaten by an animal, I probably had it coming. At least from the animal's perspective.
Yeah. Apparently, there is over 1,500 documented species on Earth that eat each other.
Plum is not. Well, Plum can be a cuddle cat. She just doesn't want to cuddle right.
My cat Snaps is always looking for attention.
I'm a big animal person. And a few of them have actually tried to eat me.
I'm already willing to tell you, if I see someone abusing an animal, they're not going to be found.
Right?
I'm not kidding.
Did you watch that documentary? The internet versus a cat murderer.
No, I have not. But I can
Netflix.
imagine they pretty much ripped that person apart.
That's really good, actually. I was quite surprised.
Honestly, I see animal abuse in any way, and I wish the worst things possible upon the one who did it.
I agree.
Like, animals don't deserve that. Like,
honestly,
I like
if more
all
people
animals.
if more people felt that way, the world would be a better place.
Honestly, I really love animals, like, say, like tortoises, because they're just so big and they just look at you and they're just like, ooh, you have food? And I have a bearded dragon right now, and he is just the most chill boy. Like, you go up to him, put your hand up to him, he doesn't even care if you pat him on his face, you put your finger on his mouth, he does not care.
I want to get.
But the thing is that when we take him out of his cage, and he likes riding on our shoulder, but he does not like going back in his cage. He's like, no, I want to be with you.
Reptiles are social. I think bearded dragons usually travel in packs, or a little bit more social.
My bearded dragon, Draco, if he sees his reflection, his beard will go completely black, and he'll basically be like, square up, because he's being territorial.
Yep, their throats get all black too.
Thing is, also, they can lift their beards a little bit.
Yeah. And puff them out.
Imagine if you had that ability, like, you can make your beard move on command.
Oh, dude, with this thing? Are you kidding me? Oh, it'd be amazing. It's actually sheared it down a little bit. It was a lot bigger, but I went to a wedding virtually with my dad. So I shaped it down a little bit so that way I could be a bit more presentable. Because I look like
I actually shaved completely off. Like, my beard is coming in patchy, but it's coming in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only a 20-year guy.
So usually what I recommend when it comes to, like, if you're wanting your beard to, like, if you're wanting to, like, stimulate your skin so that, like, more hair grows, there are oils that you can get a boar or a horsehair brush and just brush the oils into the area. It helps the pores open up and start generating hair.
Like, I got a pretty decent sideburns on the other side. Now it's just getting to spread. It's weird. It went on my chin, sideburns, mustache, patchy neck beard.
Yep, well, they ate my mole.
Yes. You know, it's kind of like a podcast. You know. How to grow beard hair with a cannibal.
All about the meat that you eat.
The right diet. Tell me, what meat specifically have you found grows the beard the quickest?
So honestly, if you're trying to stimulate hair growth, one of the things that I recommend is eating carotene. You can get carotene not from eating corn, actually, which you can powder up, put into a paste, and you can actually bake into bread. You can also do that with bone.
I'll know that if I ever go into an apocalypse situation and I have to do what you have to do. Because if I'm being on the apocalypse, I'm going to have a magnificent beard. Like, I've already told my brother, if we go into like an apocalypse, like a zombie apocalypse, like Walking Dead, he has permission to run over my head with a truck.
Fair enough.
Because I would not want to do that. I would not want to harm my family.
I understand that sentiment.
There are some things that I am not willing to say to you because you are on stream. But it is exactly what I would do if someone harmed my family.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. It's just...
There's a lot of people that have that same mentality, especially here in the United States.
Yeah. I got pretty close with my family. Like, I recently just had, like, well, recently for like a year and almost 2 years ago, just had my first niece, Jasmine, and honestly, if you hurt her, you have no soul.
I have a niece and 2 kids.
I don't have any kids, like, man. I barely even ever had
Don't
one
rush into it.
girlfriend.
All I can say. Don't rush into
Like,
it.
on phone or talk, I sound pretty normal, but when you meet me in real life, I am a complete weird one.
I've eaten a lot of weird things in my breakfast cereal, not gonna lie. And you seem relatively normal. At least for my taste.
Like, honestly.
Honestly.
I am just so awkward in, like, regular conversation.
How much experience have you had in regular conversation?
Besides high school, none.
There you go. Can't judge yourself for something that you don't have a whole lot of experience in, can you? Of course you're gonna be awkward. Give yourself some credit.
It's like, I'm
Once you get
better
comfortable,
with
you're much better.
typing. Better with typing if I'm going to be in a conversation. Because the thing is that when I get nervous, I start stuttering.
Well, how about this? If you ever start getting in a conversation with me that ever gets like, not saying that we ever will. If we ever get into a conversation where it starts getting heated, or you're starting to get nervous or anything, just be like, hey, can I have a minute to like breathe? I'm starting to get nervous. And I will we can pause the conversation for as long as you need. Got my word on that.
Yeah, as long as we just keep politics or religion out of it, I don't think there's any reason to get heated at all.
I generally don't get heated regardless, but I completely understand. We're gonna sacrifice this cat, right? And give its power to the black goat. Black goat, when I sacrifice it, it's worth 3, right? So it's like those rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like the
I've
Cyber
actually
Frankenstein.
never played or seen. I've seen only a little bit of Inscription. Only a very little bit.
I really
I don't
like this
understand the
game.
rules.
You say again?
I don't understand the rules of how it's played even.
Okay, so I can give you a good understanding from the board. So Lecce can wait, the guy I'm playing against. So this stump has 3 health, no attack, right? It's basically an obstacle on the board. This mole has 0 attack, 4 health, and it has an ability. This pronghorn has 1 attack, 3 health, and a couple of abilities there, and an ability from the totem. So,
Dude, it sounds like a different version of Yu-Gi-Oh almost.
yeah, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh meets Hearthstone, and it actually makes references to Yu-Gi-Oh fairly often. So, from here, my cards, as we can see here, they also have, their own numbers and sigils. These blood counters, that's the amount of sacrifices that I need in order to summon this creature. So the black goat needs 1 sacrifice. So, from here we can go Coral into black goat. We'll put the black
I cannot
goat.
see any details right now because I'm currently on an ad.
It's
2 of 8.
Okay, I can wait.
And can't see any details on the screen. It's like so tiny.
Yeah, you can just basically see me because of the intermission.
Yeah.
When the ad ends, I'll switch back to live scene. So that way you can get a bigger picture.
It's okay. Like, a game never seemed interesting to me because it just looked like this one weird dude on the title. Like, on YouTube when I watch videos, like, like Jacksepticeye and stuff like that.
Yeah. I actually avoided watching them play it because I wanted to go in blind. I love the game. It has an Undertale, like something's going on and you can't really tell feel to it. So if you like that tickle in the back of your neck from games like that, this game has that vibe.
I've never played those type of games.
You ever played Undertale?
Actually, I have never played Undertale. Listen, I'm not going to go much into my past, but my past has been a lot of pretty bad shit.
You'd be surprised how well I can relate.
Ever lived through 2 house fires where one nearly kills you?
No, but I have been set on fire.
And then lived homeless for about 10 years?
Not
squatting in a place with the police constantly wondering where you are, so you have to keep your voice down and turn off the lights.
Not for 10 years, but I did spend about a year and a half home. I can relate to that a little. Life can suck.
Yeah.
Trust me. Well, fuck. Probably even know better than I do recently. It's been a minute since something bad's happened to me.
I had in a very precarious situation for a long time once. Like, I had to, use the bathroom in a bucket and dig a hole in the ground to dump it. Yep, that's what I had to do.
Yeah, and I am so glad
so I understand when you say
alive.
you have to do what you need to do to survive.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm glad you're here. Because now you have the ability to tell your story.
Went 100% better because I used to not live with the family I live with now. I used to live with my grandfather, and I should never have. But he found a way to weasel custody and lied about it. Made my mom sound like a complete piece of shit when that was 100% lie. So yeah, I have not lived the most charmed of a life.
My mother did a similar thing. My dad painted him to be a monster. When all my dad ever did was sacrifice his entire life, practically, to make sure that I never went without. I will
My
never
dad-
forget his
My
sacrifice.
dad, honestly, is a complete and colossal dumbass.
They'll have a good one. At least
That
I
I'm
like to
100%
hope
willing
that.
to say, like, he has a wife that lives in the Philippines. You hear this? And he sends most of his money over there because she's his wife, while I am his living, breathing son. And one thing he just can't seem to oh shit, I hit the wrong thing. Okay. What he can't seem to see is that she has another like Facebook account that she tried friending me, and do you know what she put on that Facebook account? That she's open and seeking relationships when she's fucking married to him.
Oh, jeez.
Cannot see that she is just using him.
Oh no.
My father's
Have
just
you showed it? Have you told him this?
he already knows, I believe.
If there's any shadow
Hey,
of
why
doubt
should
that
I
he
even give
doesn't.
him? Why should I even give him the heads up? He's done nothing for me in my life. He hasn't even tried. When he had the full capability of coming around, so yeah.
True. You can do that.
He chose not to.
Yes. But and you have every right to react the way that you want to react to it. Me personally,
Yep.
as an outsider, I don't.
And honestly,
I'm
we
only
have
hearing.
already told.
I
The
haven't.
fact that I haven't told my dad. Told my dad, you know how those people are like in the Philippines, and to keep a watch for it. I think he just doesn't care.
Well, some people can be extremely lonely and are willing to put up with a lot of things to cure that loneliness. And he obviously has been unable to find that bond that you have with your family.
Yeah.
And
My
he's-
mom says the worst mistake she had was actually marrying him once upon a time. Like, she doesn't regret us. She regrets marrying him.
Yeah.
By us, I mean me, one of my sisters, and one of my other sisters.
Yeah,
Like, listen to this. I have...
As a parent, I will never regret my kids, so I completely understand where she...
Yeah. Now, I have 2 older siblings and 4 younger ones.
Nice. I have a younger brother.
The thing is, I know every single one. I've met every single one but one. It's not too often that I get to go to the cemetery.
I need to plan a trip to go. He was honestly like a brother to me. I miss him a lot.
My brother Morgan. Let's just say he was never born. Yeah, that's what happened with him. Otherwise, I'd have 2 brothers. Like, you know that dude you're fighting right now? That's what I saw on the cover. That dude
the
just
prospector.
disappeared.
Okay, so he's a mini boss. So here's what's going on. My black goat can't die when it's sacrificed, and when it's sacrificed, it gives me 3. Or it's worth 3. So that means I can just sacrifice it for a black goat, and it stays on the board. Each one of my deer or antlered creatures can, when I play it, pull another antlered creature from my deck.
So I can see where there's some good strat behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So this game isn't just click cards and see what happens. It's actually, you gotta have a strategy.
Oh yeah, and keeping your deck thin is extremely important. So, killing the pack mule is going to give me a bunch of cards.
Yeah, but I can see how every single card can have a use. It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, where no card has No
card
card is weak.
is technically useless in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of the reasons I like it. It's because you can make some seriously memey decks with stupid cards.
Dude, I remember playing one time Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. I shit you not. The person won first round by getting all draws of Exodia.
Nice. I love it when that happens. Either side. It's just I mean, it's like a. God, you're getting a
It was
one.
literally
The first one is a
round.
5 and 40. You're using a 40 card deck. The next one is the 4 and 39. The next one is a 3 and 38. And the probability just gets crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and I found something interesting recently. Do you know what an uncirculated coin is?
Uncirculated coins?
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay. So basically, there's a mint in Denver, Philadelphia.
Mhm.
And they make coins there.
Okay.
U.S. Treasury coins. Well, I found a coin that I was just going through change. I had pocket change, from transactions, and I found one of these coins, an uncirculated Denver penny.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't even have the 1 cent printed on it, but it's considered U.S. Currency.
That's amazing.
It's a collector's coin. It pales in comparison to one thing I had once upon a time. I used to have, before my first house fire, a 1600s pence, which was British currency before America was even settled.
That is really cool.
Yep.
I've never owned something that old. Oldest thing I ever
Apparently,
owned
its
was
value was in the several hundreds.
Oldest thing I ever owned was a Cavalier sword from the Civil War.
I'm thinking of the oldest thing I have right now. Nothing besides myself, I guess, right now.
Hey. But
Hey, I'm antique twice over.
what does that make me? Thrice over?
Yep, that'd make you thrice over.
God damn. I can't
But
wait
the
till I'm
thing is
quad over.
that
Once I reach
is
quad
that
over, that's when I can
all
actually start
depends.
making money.
Yeah, it all depends upon how you age. Do you age like wine, or do you age like milk?
I think I aged like cheese all 40. Like when I was a kid, I had a little like my forehead has gotten bigger the older I get. I'm pretty sure when I'm 50, it's gonna be here. All of this will be
you're
forehead.
gonna be like, bro, you're just gonna be 50. You're gonna be like MODOK.
Yeah, I'm gonna just motor. That's a good one. Ah, man. Here I was gonna make a fucking rain ad reference for fucking Tempest Storm.
Yeah, but MODOK's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's way better. That's way better. Not as niche.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I age like wine or if I age like milk.
I just hope I age like Chinese.
Eh.
I look good. I'm
But
just
then
rotten.
aging like cheddar, however, aging like cheddar would be good. Now, I remember that I had like 30-year-old aged cheddar, and that stuff was awesome.
I mean, if I could age like kimchi, that would be great.
Honestly, I haven't eaten much Chinese food because
Kimchi's actually Korean.
I used to have a severe intolerance to anything that had MSG, monosodium glutamate. I used to not be able to have it. And a lot of Asian foods and many other chips had it in it, so I have been missing out for a good solid chunk of my life when I was about 17.
Damn.
So I don't know many Asian foods.
Kimchi is a Korean food. It is pickled and spiced cabbage. So basically, they take big things of Napa cabbage, big leaves of it, stuff it in jars with vinegars and that kind of rice vinegar and whatnot, pickle it up. And the longer it pickles, the better it tastes.
So basically, it's kind of like Korean sauerkraut.
Yes. Very much so.
Yeah, I like me some sauerkraut.
Oh,
Honestly,
you like
my family.
like my Mothman?
Yeah, he looks pretty decent. Oh, you definitely kept the scale in your favor.
Yeah.
And you just pretty much got rebalanced.
Mothman's.
Oh yeah, you're close to winning. And you win. So it's all about getting hits on them and pretty much getting the scales tipped on their side. Not your side. Once it gets fully tipped on their side, you win.
Yep.
Like,
There are
what
5
happens if you get your scale tipped fully on your side? Do you just, like, die?
Well, it depends. See the 2 candles?
Yep.
I get 2 chances. Both of those candles snuff out. He strangles him. There are 5 points scaled either side. So if I deal 5 points to him immediately at the start, he's out. If he deals 5 points to me immediately at the start, I'm out.
So basically, if you lose, he kills you.
Yes. Watch this. Goosebug. Goosebug.
Seems kind of like,
Elk. 3,
Seems
fuck, 2.
kinda-
So 8 damage.
pretty high stakes game. Hey, bro. Did you hear about the cows that are playing poker and smoking pot?
Were they going on and on about the music?
No. I don't know much about the game, but I heard the stakes are pretty high.
Why do cannibals enjoy pregnant women?
Why?
Because it's a Kinder Joy with a drink.
That's a good one. Well, why do midgets laugh when they run through the field?
Tickles their ears.
No, because the grass tickles their balls.
Deck that I used to play in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like the most prominent deck that I had was a Ghost Trick. I loved that. Had the ability to play that deck at all?
No. Honestly, I like doing this. I like getting traps set up and hidden with the hat ability from Dark Magician.
You're gonna like what I'm about to tell you then. Okay, so this is how it works. Right? So Ghost Trick cards can only be played face down unless there's another Ghost Trick card on the field. They can be played face up. At the end,
But you can choose to still play it face down, right?
Huh?
Can you still choose to play it face down?
Yes.
If you want?
Yes. And then he's hit again. So they're going. Okay, Ghost Trick. So they also have the ability that during main phase 1 or main phase 2 that you can flip them back face down once they're face up. And they have flip effects on top of it. So here's how their flip effects work. There's one card that when it flips face up, every card that is face down flips face up and then flips face down at the end of the turn. For every card that is flipped face up that is a Ghost Trick card, Another card forces you to banish cards from the top of your deck face down. You don't get to see them. And that was my combo. I would banish 5 cards off the top of your deck that you couldn't see, you didn't know what they were, and people would quit because they could not guarantee, they couldn't know what was in their deck anymore. They felt like there was no reason to play.
Yep, that actually sounds like a pretty good strategy. But my strategy was this. When enemies used say I can't remember all the classes, it's been so many years, but I know classes had resistances to other type of damage or different classes. Hitting trap cards that whenever they made a move at a certain area in the field, they'd hit the trap card, reverse their things, which also triggered another trap card to cause it to become my turn again, and then hit them.
Nice.
Taking down their strongest opponent instantly. But one thing I hated is when they had a counter trap.
Counter trap will always get you. Okay, so this is probably my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh story. So do you remember the Pyramid of Light cards that came out with the movie? Like the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
No.
Like the Andro Sphinxes?
No, I don't remember those. It's been, okay, last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh, I was about 8.
Okay. So the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie comes out, right? Everybody's excited, and they start releasing cards with the movie to go along with it. The ones that I was able to get were the Andro Sphinx. They were 2 Sphinxes and a trap card, and then if all 3 of them were destroyed at the same time, you would summon an even bigger card that was invulnerable to basically any kind of magical effect, trap effect, or creature effect, and it had 5,000 attack. Like, it was literally, you have to kill this the old-fashioned way. Sorry.
Yeah, basically that was a god tier.
Yeah, but it's really hard to get out.
My favorite, I can't remember what character could do this ability, but my favorite ability was it could resurrect, but sacrifice its own life, but and go to the discard, but resurrect any other character you had in your discard or your enemy's discard.
Are you ready for this?
So I can't remember what that was again, but basically it could sacrifice its own life.
This is what my brother did. So, he destroys the trap to kill both of the Sphinxes. I played the bigger Sphinx. And he looks at me, and he just plays Regeki, which destroys all monsters on the field. And since I am not targeting that monster, it can still be affected by the spell because it's an AoE.
Well, there is one thing that could keep you from getting hit by Regeki.
Dude, I had nothing. I had nothing in my hand. I had nothing on my field. That was like my last card.
If Regeki did that, but you had Dark Magician in defense mode, he could protect one person in the hat.
Yes. Fortunately, like I said, that's literally all I had. Like, he had me by the balls the whole game.
Oh, that sucks.
It was funny, though.
But Dark Magician was so good for the fact that he could use his illusion and keep one of the characters, in case that was going to happen, safe when he was in defense mode. Which is one thing I definitely took into play. Especially remember when there was one where it was a card that individually was like a sword and a shield, I think, or a sword and a armor plate or something like that. That when you played both together along with another character, basically there were support cards. It sharply rose the defense and attack of one other card. If it was one of the types that used melee attacks instead of magic. I remember using that combo with, I can't remember the name of the character again, but I remember it was really hard to take down unless you had, like, say, a Sphinx.
I used to, my original deck used to rock the Millennium Shield.
Millennium Shield?
Yep.
Pretty good. Like, I remember it had, like, 3k for both defense and attack.
Well, the Millennium
But
Shield
you
had
only have
3,000
4,000.
defense, 0 attack. It was just like the Labyrinth.
Yeah,
Which
that's basically it's just a wall.
Yeah, I also ran the Labyrinth wall too.
Yeah. So also that's pretty good for having a defense strat, unless someone well plays a Regaki and pretty
Yeah.
much takes out all the monsters on field.
That's why I usually only play both. I'd only play one. I wouldn't play both at the same time.
That or using depending upon what characters you have. I remember there was like a Castle of Darkness, but that was really good because it would hide your cards
Yes.
from the others. That's something I remember seeing and I liked. Because it was also really good. Also, if you had any shadow type, if you had any like shadow type creatures, it also would give them a buff when they were in the area of effect of Castle of Darkness, I believe. I remember first seeing that combo while on the show of Yu-Gi-Oh! I decided to say, is this actually a combo you could do in-game? And sure enough, it actually was.
It is. Stopped watching the show when it became cards on motorcycles.
Well, apparently that game actually did used to exist in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe.
Wonder if I'm gonna get all the way this time.
Gara Steady Bear. Said glad you are still streaming. I passed out.
No sweat. Welcome back, Garo.
Now, one thing I liked doing was just making it so that no matter what they did, they kept running into one trap after another after another. They kept the turn constantly on me. And basically just annoying people.
Log again so I can change the game.
So basically, from what I take it, you want there to be there's attack and there's defense. If there is more attack than your enemy's defense, you break through and do 1 point.
Yes, but only to the if there's a creature behind it. If there is no creature behind it, the damage is not kept unless the card says otherwise.
Okay, so in other words, let's say you have your goat versus let's say a squirrel on the other side, and you do more damage, than the squirrel's health, but there is no card behind squirrel. You don't do damage.
Yeah, I would not do damage.
But if there is a card behind squirrel, you would do damage.
I would do damage to the card behind it. So if I did 2 damage to the squirrel and the squirrel only had 1 health, and there was another squirrel behind it with 1 health, I would kill both squirrels.
Yeah. So if you, let's say, you had something that had 3 damage and there was only 2 squirrels. So you went through 1 squirrel, then the other squirrel. What would the last point of damage do?
Say it one more time.
Let's say there was 2 squirrels on the enemy's side, and you had, let's say, something that had, let's say, like 3 or 4 damage.
The last squirrel would soak all of the rest of that damage. Would not go to the... It doesn't go to the scale unless it says otherwise. There are very few cards that deal trample damage.
So what's the main way you do damage to the enemy? To get score points on their score.
Attacking on empty squares causes damage to the enemy. So killing creatures so that way the squares are empty because it takes them a turn to repopulate that hole. Or killing him at the very beginning of the game.
So
which is always
basically,
extremely fun.
You want to attack an empty square.
Yeah.
And if you do 5 points worth of damage on an empty square,
he's out. As long as he hasn't done any damage to you.
Yep. There was like one game that I remember seeing that I honestly need to find because I think you'd like to play it. Basically, it's like this, but the game is like this.
Mhm.
You have a card, and it's a game about bluffing. Do you have something that can match this in suit, or go higher than it? So basically, you're sitting here, let's say, on a table, and let's say I play a 3 of clubs. Can you match a 3 of clubs, or can you go higher? If you can go higher than my 3 of clubs, I have to match that or go higher than that.
Okay.
And if I can't, I receive damage based on the type of card you played. If you can't match my last match or go higher than it, then you receive damage, and then your hand reshuffles depending upon. There are some trump cards and some wild cards that can negate the effects or reverse the effects.
I like games like
Let's
that. The
say
ones
if
that teach you.
Let's say if you played
Subterfuge.
Let's say if you played a ace and spades, and they played ace and spades, which was the highest you could do, it would reshuffle. It would go to the next card that's played because, well, you played the highest suit and the highest card, so. I need to remember the name of the game. That's at least I remember how it was played. I remember seeing a YouTuber called H2O Delirious play it.
I know that YouTuber.
Yeah, I've watched him for years and years.
Yeah,
I'll
I
find the name of the
first
game.
started watching him. Like the first video that I watched Van Ossen crew play was the Dragon Ball messing around in Gary's mod, where they were playing around with the Dragon Ball models, making them do weird stuff.
Oh, it's called Lynch.
Lynch? Lynch.
Lynch. Lynch. L-I-N-C-H. It's a 1v1 game.
Interesting. I'll take a look.
It's really fun. At least that's what I remember how it's played. I might be completely wrong with the rules. But it's still fun to watch. Like, I'd highly suggest watching how it's played. So it is best to, for how the game is played, let's say you had, like, say, something like a high card. You don't want to play your high card immediately. You want to be able to beat another person's high card. And if you get rid of your high cards initially, you'll have nothing to fight with. And you'll be the one taking the damage, so it's a game of strategy too. But the cards have like faces on them or diagrams on them. Like the card I'm watching the video on my iPad now. I got off the stream just so I could find the game. It shows a hammer and a hand. If he can't beat that card, he'll get his hand hammered.
I may have seen.
But that game
Sounds familiar.
awesome. You should play it if you can find it. It's called Lynch.
I have to take.
Like if there was a mobile version of that game, I would definitely play it. Because it's like a lot about like bluffing out another person as well. Like there are cards that allow you to flip your hand with another person's hand and stuff like that. There's just a lot of things that can make the game go crazy.
You ever seen
And
a moose
after-
become a 6-4? You ever seen someone become a 6? He takes 2 cards and he fuses them together. There is a boss at this game that I have yet to see because it is a random chance. It is extremely rare. And I don't know if it's available in Casey's phone. But I'm currently playing. Which is the funny thing is that the mod is actually created by the guy who made the game. It's supposed to like I think he actually fully released it. It's not in beta anymore, and it basically just adds extra stuff to the game after you beat it. Adds replayability because it has a pretty expansive campaign too.
This game has kind of like a really weird premise, though.
Yes, it does.
Like, why are you playing a card game literally for your life?
So, what's going on behind the curtain is I am playing a game on a computer. This is a computer game. And it's aware that it's a computer.
So it's basically a fourth wall breaking computer game that knows it's a game.
It's sentient. I don't want to spoil too much, but the character that you're playing as is a guy who is a YouTuber who makes YouTube videos about opening rare card packs from various old card games.
Garist Eddie
He
Bear
opens a pack
said
of...
this game is one of my favorites to play.
He opens a pack of cards, of inscription cards, and on one of the cards is coordinates. He goes
Garist
to those
Eddie Bear
coordinates and he finds a floppy
said
disk
sorry.
with the
Watch
game on
LOL.
it to play it. And that's kind of where you come in. And
I still have a hard time understanding much of the premises of this game, so I probably would just have to watch gameplay videos and learn how it's played.
this is the way that the game operates. The first part of the game is completely different from the second or third act. That's one of the reasons I like it, because it changes the way that it plays a couple of times. Like, it goes from being this like roguelite, choose your card, choose your deck as you go adventure, into like an actual like the old Pokemon TCG card game on Game Boy, where you actually like had to go around and like collect cards, or like the old Yu-Gi-Oh Game Boy games where you played as a person in the tournaments. And then the third act is odd.
Yeah, man, I think I'm standing up too late because I'm starting to get a headache.
Oh, you starting to get tired? Or...
Yeah. I'm starting to get a headache, man.
Sorry?
Yeah, I gotta be going.
Yeah. Take it
Are you
easy,
gonna be on
and
tomorrow?
Thanks for hanging out. Feel free to drop by anytime. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Wednesdays, Fridays?
Mondays,
I'll be
Wednesdays,
seeing
and
you on
Fridays.
Friday then.
Yep, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yep, I'll be seeing you.
See you around. That was Maddie. He was awesome. I figured we could finish this and then I'd end it up. I've already gone over an hour and I feel good, but at the same time I feel
Garist
bad
Eddie
because
Bear
I went longer than I should have.
said, do you know that person besides tonight?
Nope,
LOL.
that's the first time I ever got to chat with them. They're an awesome person. They've gone through some stuff too. They have some stories.
Garist
Don't get
Eddie
the elk
Bear
out.
said, well, that's awesome. New viewer and friend.
Yeah. That, yeah. Go. this guy real quick. Handle down. Yeah, I thought so. What you gonna do, Leshy boy? This duel's getting to be over. Yep. Play the moon. Cheating bastard. Booyah. Good, I needed hot. For this grizzly. More difficult, even more difficult. That was cute. 12 damage. Six misplays. Hey, it's my shortest, least amount of misplays yet. Entry number 6. Work on the mod continue. Obstacle is the shelf.
Gara Steady Bear.
For the trapper after
Said
every
encore.
boss. Kinda lame, because it's tedious to keep getting up from the table just like the I'll have to hack that out. Ooh, there's a Wolverine card. What the fuck? When the Wolverine attacks an opposing creature and it dies, it gains 1 power. And it's a 1/3 that's broken. Ooh, Kingfisher starter deck. New challenge unlocked. Single candle. Limited to 1 life. Alright. I am going to take this off of Twitch. Go ahead and get it for that because we're hitting the 4-hour mark. I've gone over for an hour. If you want to continue to watch me play Inscription, I will be in Discord. Anybody who wants to come hang out, I can play Inscription. We can chit-chat, that kind of stuff. I'm going to get off of Twitch, start making myself something to eat, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Gara Steady Bear. Said I will join Discord soon.